8-Bit Dave here. One of my favorite foods is macaroni and cheese, and I'm going to show you how to make a macaroni and cheese casserole using stuff from your fall garden, including things like carrots and squash, which are all easy to grow and low maintenance. Now normally this casserole is something that I would cook indoors. However, given the beautiful weather we're having today, I've decided to cook it outside. So I'll be baking in the pizza oven and cooking here on my unfinished fireplace. Now first thing you need to do is get a pot of water boiling with a little bit of salt water in it. After that, you need a total of 3 cups of macaroni. Give or take, if you make a little extra, you can always throw it in. Now, you're going to have to stir this occasionally, and while this is cooking, it'll give us opportunity to cut up our squash and carrots. Alright, well, one of the first ingredients is carrots. So I grow white carrots and orange carrots. They basically taste the same. The orange carrots do add a nice color. Basically, I picked them, washed them, peeled them, and I cut approximately 2 cups worth. Normally, when I cook butternut squash, I cut it lengthways, slice it, and bake it in the oven. The peel is edible. However, since we are mashing it in with the carrots, I'm going to cut it differently. We're going to start by cutting the ends off, and it is a difficult vegetable to cut. Then right here where the shape changes, we'll cut it again, and this makes it easier to peel. Basically, you want to find a spot and start peeling away. After peeling, next you need to remove all the seeds with a spoon, and then it's ready for cutting. I've decided to save this half, and I'll be making another recipe after using the rest of the butternut squash. Basically, we're going to cut it into small little chunks, approximately 2 cups worth. Alright, along with the butternut squash, I also tried growing something this year called Golden Health. I mean, this recipe doesn't have to be butternut squash. You could throw in just about any kind you'd like. You can mix and match. The only thing is I would stay away from spaghetti squash or things of that nature, which have an extremely high water content. So, I've never had one of these before, and well, seems like it's really nice. Alright, now what we'll do is we'll take all the ingredients and throw them in the pot. So inside here we have approximately 2 cups of carrots and about 4 cups of squash. Then, once we have it all in here, we'll add in just over a cup of water, maybe about 1.25 cups, and we're going to boil this down. You can season it to taste, add a little salt, pepper, and then onto the fire. So once our squash and carrots have cooked down with the water, we need to mash them down. Basically what I do is I use a potato masher, and then I mash them Yeah, you can, till it's of a puree consistency. Once you have everything mashed, then add half a cup of milk. Approximately 3 cups of shredded cheese. And then add approximately half a package of cream cheese. Alright, so once you've mixed in all the cheese with the squash, next you'll throw in your strained macaroni. Okay, so once you have the macaroni in there, you want to add 2 eggs, and what this will do is help it stay together in the pan, and stir the cheese and macaroni along with the squash and carrots. Alright, take a nonstick pan, give it a little spray, then add the mixture to the pan. Now on top, I'm going to add a little more cheese. I mean, how much you want to put on top for a crust is at your discretion. You probably want at least a cup. I probably got about a cup and a half here. Is melt 3 tablespoons of butter, and then add to it about a cup and a half of panko breadcrumbs. And the butter will help the breadcrumbs form a nice golden brown color once you have it stirred in. Then sprinkle it over the casserole. Now that you have the panko crumbs on there, slide it into your oven. Normally you want the oven to be about 375, and then you bake it for about 15 minutes. Once you can see that the casserole has browned and it looks ready to eat, you'll want to pull it out and let it stand and cool off for a minute. So after it's sat for a little bit, cut a piece out. Thanks for watching. Honestly, this tastes great, and in my next video I'm going to show you what to do with some leftover squash. We're going to make a squash pizza. Thanks for watching.